We're not even 2 months into the Trump presidency, and we are at a huge tipping point. With everything that's going on with cuts, Elon Musk being just letting him do anything he wants, the Republican Congress just saying we don't need to do anything, Trump is our daddy. Chuck Schumer giving Trump all the help he wants. Today was like probably the lowest point where we're going to now find out where we're going to go as a country. Trump invoked the Alien Enemies Act, and that's usually if you have to give the excuse for the federal government to pick up citizens of a government we're at war with. Franklin Delano Roosevelt used it during World War II to intern Japanese citizens. Trump is using it now because his immigration numbers weren't good and he was making promises. So now he used the excuse of some kind of Venezuelan gang that I never heard of being foreign invaders in the United States. That's bullshit. We know it's bullshit. They have no time to tie to the government of Venezuela. We're not at war with Venezuela. But he did it anyway. Now, a federal judge has tried to stop him, and the Trump administration is basically telling him, go fuck yourself. What are you going to do about it? Basically, in Project 2025, we warned you people they were going to make Trump king, and today was the first declaration of it. And the courts can't stop him, or he just basically ignores the courts, or like he wants to do and start impeaching or attacking judges and removing them because they don't agree with him. Because Republicans are on board with it right now. They want to impeach judges. Hey Chucky Schumer, you gonna join in with that, or are you too bothered with you have your book tour going on? Hey, if you see the book tour, look it up. He's coming to Atlanta. I'm gonna be there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there. Yeah, he's not going to like it. What a joke. Like you can write a book I could give a fuck about. You've never done anything significant, Chucky Schumer. Nothing. Nothing that I would read about from you. But the lack of due process right now is what worries me. People who are legal citizens, legal to be in this country with green cards, are being detained, arrested, and whisked away. If you've never remember what happened in Chile and Argentina, look it up during the dictatorial days when people just vanished. Trump is getting to that point. The guy, Fabian Schmidt in Boston, his green card ticked, and they tortured him in the back room of Logan Airport. Literally waterboarded him. For what? Because they could. Now he's still detained in Rhode Island for no crime. Khalil was arrested for no crime other than protesting against Israel. The assistant DHS secretary was doing an interview at NPR, and the interviewer asked him, what did he do? What crime did he commit? He's a terrorist. She goes, but what crime? Tell me what he did. And he goes, well, you saw it. I saw him protesting. What crime did he do? Well, you tell me. No, sir, I'm asking you. What crime was he arrested for? And then she cut him loose because he was gaslighting her. He's still sitting in Louisiana. No due process. We're getting words that a lot of people who have green cards, legal green cards, legally gone through the system to be here in the United States legally, are being picked up and detained. There was a transplant surgeon coming back from Lebanon who has an HB1 visa to work at Brown University. She was arrested by ICE and deported back to Lebanon. Her HB1 visa revoked. Why? Doesn't sound like a criminal to me. It sounds like someone actually well educated and helping out here in the United States. Trump and the people around him, this is all, I can tell you whose hand is in this: Stephen Miller. We know Trump is a known racist, but Stephen Miller has now been set loose. Ton Hoffman is a face man. Stephen Miller, the man who looks like a Uberführer, a reincarnation, dear God, of Himmler himself, is loose, and they're picking everybody up. And you have no due process. You don't go to see a judge. You don't get to answer your charges. You're just picked up and whisked away. And lawyers try, and judges try, and they ignore it. On the Fabian Schmidt guy, the judge is saying they won't release him. He did nothing. They won't say what he did to justify this. I was going to do a live tonight, but I can't. Because I'm looking at everyone saying, I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. We're at a tipping point that the American experiment has been an agreement between us to follow the laws and follow the Constitution. What do you do when one man decides to ignore it all and is given all the power, who's literally just declared himself king? And the military won't do anything about it. Security services won't do anything about it. They're just going along with it. The DOJ is corrupted. FBI is corrupted. And now, is it up to us? I mean, it's going to get to the point, it could be extremely violent. I don't know anymore. Because the one thing you respect is the rule of law. But what do you do with a man who refuses to respect the rule of law and what we've done as a country constitutionally? I am just at my wit's end. People are protesting, but how long is that going to last before Trump decides that's illegal? People are on the streets. How long before ICE starts picking up people or starts shooting people in the streets? I don't know what to say to you guys anymore. Protest, talk, I guess. But we had an agreement. This was what we were part of for 250 years. And it only took one fucked up, nihilistic child to destroy it all. Pray for America. Pray for your neighbors. Pray for some kind of redemption. Because at this point, I think we're there.